Hello there, people on the internet. This is ShadowGear635 here, eating my own words. Recently I've been telling myself that I'm going to make new characters and not make anything and not remake any of my very old MOCs, like anything like past 2000, like before 2010 or 11, whatever, whatever. So this is me eating my words and giving you a MOC update of Brain Freeze. So Brain Freeze, kind of similar to Titan, they were spirit characters. I had an online series called Sowent, Stories of a Nightmare Toa, and I had these six spirits, which were these giant, like, Rahi creatures, and they were all weird. And Skype wants to friggin' direct me to tell me things and stuff, but Titan was the air spirit. This is the ice spirit. This is Brain Freeze. And I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to remake the character because I thought he was really cool. Where, yeah, he's this giant robotic looking brain who original versions of him looked kind of eerie, and he still kind of has that eerie stuff. But I wanted to revamp him, give him a new color scheme and a new eye color. Not a lot of people using trans pink. I think it looks very nice. So typically what I do is I start from the ground up in terms of reviewing MOCs. So here's the stand. It's very nice. It's very undetailed. And it holds this heavy MFer up. He's kind of hard to balance. He just kind of sways a lot. He's kind of like a bobblehead. And you very easily can just, pluck the stand off and just have him just kind of chill out like that. So there's that. So Brain Freeze is kind of like an alien, from what I kind of surmised in my own head, where he's just an alien on Earth. But I changed one major thing about him. Typically this is something I would say for last, but I want to go over this now. Bear with me. I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to raise this tripod. Whoa! I did it. Now I'm going to lower this tripod. Wow! And then I'm going to hold it. Zoom in. So, Brain Freeze. He's a giant looking brain. Very obvious. Guess what? You can just take these eyes and you can just flip open this hatch. And I'm just going to take this off for the sake of it being easier. And inside is a little dude, which he might be a bit of a pain in the ass to get out of here. Because, I'm the greatest designer in the world, and I can clearly make room for clearance for toys. I'd make fantastic Transformers, and he is just disintegrating in my hands as I'm trying to pull him out of here. You can do it. You can do it. Bear with me. Are you bored? Because I'm kind of bored. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That's fantastic. So how's your day going? Is it going okay? Mine's going so far. It's kind of hot. Can't really have a fan going on during these recordings, so I'm just kind of sitting here, learning to deal with the heat. So I'm going to reattach this little duder. I'm not cutting any of this out. This is raw. This is natural. This is standard goof ups. This is why people come here, right? So you can laugh at me? That's a thing. So hey, look at here. There's a tiny dude inside Brain Freeze's head. So the little type of lore that I changed with this character is that Brain Freeze is actually a little tiny robot inside the giant brain. And that Brain Freeze himself is actually a giant mech. For those of you who are going to ask, no, this was not in a direct response to the mech contest BZ Power had, because we need more Gundams in our lives. But I just thought it'd be a different concept, like a different idea on an old character. And you got the eyes, and you can just flip them around, and you can give them a little DJ, well, not really DJ, but you turn the eyes into control panels. And then you just got this little man who's controlling this giant floating brain, little alien robot man. So there's that, and I'm going to lower this tripod back down and zoom out to talk about the other feature about Brain Freeze is the arms. Again, for the sake of it, I'm just going to pluck this back plate off because it's really loose and it's really just there to cover up that spot. So, under Brain Freeze, if you are aware of the character, he's got these different arms under him, which if you can tell, I just crammed them in there. So let's go on a little adventure, everyone. Let's go on an adventure to unravel these arms from this underside of this alien brain man. Let's go. He's got a little tiny arm here, and now he's got to pull out that little satellite arm, and those fingers are falling apart again. And I gotta tell you, I'm not surprised. Oh, jeez. So there's something you can tell about brain freeze. He's very unstable. Every I'm not gonna say every version of him I had. Like he was a lot more stable because he was made out of Technic lift arms. This version, I tried to make him look a lot. Oh, jeez, man, this is terrible. Oh, typically I would just restart the recording and try this again, but you know what? I'm not going to. This is what this. You people came here to see me fuck up, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it in the most unabashed way I could. Oh, well, I'm just gonna take that arm out. Oh, man. How's your day going? Is it a good day? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Because mine is disintegrating in my hands! Oh, jeez. So yeah, that's Brain Freeze. I hope you guys had a very good day, and I'll see you folks another time. Because, every time I try and take one thing off him, another thing falls apart. So I guess while I'm having him in this godforsaken state, I'm just gonna keep unraveling his body until I get it to a point where I like it. Okay, now let's get him on the stand. Now we're good? Are we good? Oh, okay, hold on. That eye is still not cooperating. Oh. You guys know the phrase, deal with it? It's a good phrase. It's a very good phrase. How long has this been going on? Like 2 minutes now? Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. So, let's get the pilot back up here, and have him flail his arms around, put the eyes back in the front, and then do this, and then do that, and then do a little bit of this, and then go floop, 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 floop. So yeah, that's Brain Freeze. Okay, whatever, I'm just gonna ignore that. Hey guys, this is a really stable MOC, I hope you really like him. So, part of the reason I wanted to make him gray, and dark gray and light gray color scheme, is so that I can use mixel joints to make these cool looking hands, and they would look a lot cooler if I had bought another mixel to put another finger there. But it's fine. It's great. So then he's got these giant looking hands, and they're very posable. I mean, you can tell where the joints are, and he can do all the crazy finger poses you want. If I made his arms a lot more defined, and did this kind of crazy stuff, and not have his eye fall out of his butt. Oh, and then he's got a satellite dish, which, they're older parts. I forget what older Lego set they came from, but I think they look nice on him. He's got the little chrome bits there. It looks nice. And a tinier hand. That works out. So yeah, here's the train wreck review of Brain Freeze. Yeah, that works. Before I end this review, I'm going to tell a story. The first version of Brain Freeze I ever posted, this exact thing happened, where I stated in the pictures the reason he looked so bad is because he was falling apart. And then someone commented saying, you should do a different version and add this stuff to it. And I did it, and I made a new version, which was just this, but more stable. So you know what? I might do that in the very near future. I don't know, man. So, for the sake of comedy and for the sake of me just fucking up, this is Shadow Gear 665, and I'll see you folks another time. Jesus Christ!